Hey Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. This reading is going to be for anyone with Capricorn placements. Keep in mind that this is a general reading and may not resonate entirely for everyone. If you would like for me to pick up on your energy in upcoming readings, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can find the information for that in the description box below. I am still running a 20% off special until the end of this month for my 2 new readings that you can find on my website, so get in where you fit in. So we're going to open this up with a couple downloads that I got for you guys, and then we'll be getting into the Oracle and Tarot. So I feel like the reason I'm back with this right now is because I feel like the Sagittarius and the Capricorn energies are connected, and I was getting a little bit of that in Sagittarius's reading. So some of you could be connecting to a Sagittarius. Or you could be kind of like, it could be 2 sides of the same coin where I'm getting like one person's perspective, another person's perspective, and then I'm also getting that both of them could be you, but that wouldn't really make much sense in this with what I was getting. But anyway, there's a lot here coming through about like love, emotions, a relationship. So what I'm getting here is that I was getting the song Salt by X, and the main verse I was getting from that was, we let love be like water to wine. We let love be the higher design. We let love be a call in the night. So what I was getting from this, because this song is pretty much about like an unlikely or a forbidden love. It's also about feeling shame and taking accountability because you feel regret for something that you've done in love. It's almost like about 2 hearts that can't be together, 2 people that cannot be together, or an unlikely circumstance, a forbidden love situation, pretty much. So we let love be like water to wine. It kind of makes me feel that you could have been attracted to someone that was like totally different from you, or it's like 2 worlds were trying to connect into one and it just did not work out. Like 2 polar opposites tried to connect, but it did not work out in the physical, or there was some sort of like sin. Like I'm definitely getting some sort of sin was committed here. Because now I'm hearing Los Infieles by Aventura, where it's all in Spanish, but basically the song is talking about how, yeah, I can't really get into the details because it's too explicit for YouTube, but it's pretty much talking about a sexual encounter that someone had with another person that was not their significant other. So this is probably what this is going to be about. If this doesn't resonate for you guys, I mean, feel free to stay for the reading to see what else comes out. But it kind of feels like whoever I'm connecting to here could have fallen victim to their passion, to their lower self. There was definitely some sort of temptation and idealism that happened here. Maybe you thought, oh my God, because it's such a like foggy energy that it's really hard to tap into it. It's almost like you guys could have been deceived into thinking that something that you did was the right thing, or maybe you know that what you did was the wrong thing. I mean, we've all succumbed to our lower self at one point in time, so it's not really something to beat yourself over the head over, as long as you're learning from it. But there's definitely something here about you were kind of drawn into temptation. You idealized a person or a situation. And then I was getting a strong reference to the Garden of Eden. So I mean, we all know the Garden of Eden, where Eve ate from the tree of wisdom, and then that whole situation kind of went down. In the true occult world, it kind of means that the reason that she was tempted into eating from the tree of wisdom is because she would gain the occult knowledge about everything that was hidden from humanity. So there's something here about like you being tempted into this relationship or by this person. It's like you've now seen things that you cannot unsee. You've experienced things that you cannot undo, is kind of what I'm getting. And it's almost like you cannot see life the same way anymore. Things are not the same way anymore. Maybe you did something that, honestly, I mean, when it comes to this physical reality, there are repercussions, there are consequences for our actions. So it's almost like whatever you've done, whatever you've gotten yourself into, it has kind of, I'm getting like splayed your life out, where like there's a lot of mess happening, or it's almost like you've kind of ruined something for yourself, or you feel like things can never go back to the way that they used to be. And I'm also getting a side message here that what was once appealing to you feels constricting. So I'm not sure if that's like, I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's a relationship. I don't know if it's this situation, if it's a job, but it kind of feels like something that was once very like, oh, this is beautiful, this is shiny, this is wonderful, like temptation, right? Idealism, whatever was appealing to you before is now like, damn, what did I get myself into? So it's almost like you've got yourself into some sort of reality check as a result of something that lured you in. You guys were definitely lured in by someone or something that maybe you thought was going to be good for you. But for others of you, it's almost like you kind of walked into this knowing that it was wrong, that you shouldn't have done it, which is kind of why I was feeling that this is like the other side of Sagittarius's reading. It doesn't have to be. It could just be something completely different. But the last message I got for you guys was that you guys were, or like right now, whatever situation this pertains to, you are in too deep financially. So maybe you're like, if it's a career, if it's a relationship or an investment, it's like you've already gone too far where you feel like you cannot get out of it. I feel like you guys have spent a lot of time, energy, and money on this situation, but at the same time, I feel like your finances are doing well. So I wouldn't say that it's like, yeah, for some of you, it could be encroaching on your finances. It could be like a diminishing amount of money because of this. But I really feel like right now, whoever I'm connecting to, you do pretty well financially. You could be a business owner, or you could just be a boss. You could be in a high position of authority where you make good money. But I do feel like there's something here that you've either kind of fucked yourself over when it comes to your money or your relationships, because you did not see the truth about it. You were pulled into an illusion. Okay, so if this sounds like you or someone you're connecting to, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Now let's see what this is about. Whoever I'm connecting to, maybe you make money very easily. Yeah, ambition and Gaia. Yeah, I mean, I feel like either your finances or your career is doing very well. You make money very easily. So I'm just hearing someone say like, oh, well, I just need to make more money because maybe you just spent a lot of money on whatever this is, or I don't know. Yeah. There's a lot coming through about passion. It's almost like with concession and passion, I feel like you guys are trying to temper your passionate side, or you're trying to gain control over your lower self, specifically like the root and sacral chakras, if you guys know what I'm talking about, that lower self. Okay. Messages for Capricorn, please. No, I lost it. Messages for Capricorn. Mask. Yeah, you see, like this was in Sagittarius's reading as well, and this was their first card. So there's something here about I was gonna say a Sagicorn, a Sagittarius and a Capricorn connected. There's definitely something here about a mask falling, someone's truth coming out, someone not being able to keep the truth in anymore. This is Mercury and Uranus energy, 25 degrees of Capricorn to 8 degrees and 34 minutes of Aquarius. There's something here that cannot be hidden anymore. There's a lie here that's going to be revealed. We have Visitor. We have the balsamic waning water moon with disillusion. Yeah, it kind of feels like, honestly, like maybe you... Okay, this is such an interesting and really deep thing to get into, but it's almost like in Sagittarius's reading, I was telling them that the person that they were connecting to was lying to them and holding up a mask or keeping a mask on, keeping something from them. But it's almost like you guys are in that same situation, because it's like, this is definitely a third-party situation where you could be that mask to Sagittarius, but it's almost like there's someone else outside of you that was a mask to you, like they wore a mask towards you. So there's like this whole mask situation going on, where you could have fallen for something that you thought was right, but it's not, and now you're wearing a mask. Now you're keeping something from another person. It's a really complicated situation, because it feels like you're becoming aware of something. You're becoming aware that something was not true. And then we have confidence in the fall. Yeah, with Leo and Virgo energy, principles, or something here about I'm getting something here about going back to the basics, but also going back to what matters to you, what's important to you, remembering what your morals and standards are. Yeah, there's definitely something here of you fell off track, or you fell off of your moral compass in some way, or someone did. And this is something that you guys are trying to gain control over or go back to the drawing board about. Crap. Yeah, there's a lot of cards that I want to read here. So let's start with the 24th moon mansion. I'm just going to go over that very quickly here. So, mask. Mercury and Uranus in conjunction result in eccentric, unusual, and even deceitful thinking. Capricorn and Aquarius are in conflict. Capricorn is concerned with keeping up appearances, while Aquarius likes to break new ground and to change old-fashioned views. This mansion reveals adverse, unusual, or unexpected talk. Yeah, so I'm really getting that it's like you guys could be in a third-party situation where you were led on by someone else outside of you, and this person ended up being abusive or manipulative or an illusion, like a total lie in some way, and then you ended up hurting someone outside of you because you didn't see the truth about this. So it's almost like the blind leading the blind, or like the disillusioned falling for the disillusioned is kind of what I'm getting. And I'm not trying to call anyone out here or to shame anybody, because this is the nature of Neptune. This is a very strong lesson that many Neptunian people will go through, like Piscean people. If you have a strong Neptune, if you have Neptune in connection to your Venus at all, because Venus is relationships. So yeah, this is a tough one. Yeah, it's like you inadvertently hurt someone else because you fell for an illusion, is basically what I'm trying to say here. If you draw this card, someone is lying. They are desperately keeping up an illusion that conceals something altogether different, which you need to know. This card reveals that there will be a denouement or revelation. The mask will fall. So ultimately, you have discovered or will discover that someone here is not being truthful about who they are, what they have, whatever situation you're involved in. It really feels like you've gotten yourself involved into a situation that is fake, or like the whole thing is a hoax. It's an illusion. It's not real. Something's not real here. So let's go to the 7th moon mansion with visitor. This is Gemini and Cancer energy. So this says pleasure-loving Venus denotes comfort and security in relationships, while unsettling Uranus signifies sudden and unexpected events that move us out of familiar, tried, and trusted methods or routines. When these two planets conjoin, there are bound to be surprises all around and unusual occurrences, especially in the area of relationships. Yeah, so you guys could have like stumbled upon someone that maybe you thought was like fate, or maybe you thought was like something was going to change your love life or your finances in some way, and it just did not work out that way. But it also says here, if you draw this card, it indicates that a new or unexpected social contract or relationship will be formed that has a bearing on the matter in question. A hand of friendship will be, or has been, offered from a most unlikely quarter. This card can also signify an attraction to someone who is not the sort of person you would usually choose to socialize with. Yeah, exactly. Dude, this is like literally the download I got. Unlikely or forbidden love to the point of shame. Like some of you are so shameful and regretful of the person that you're attracted to, or like the person that you stumbled upon in business or love. Like this could have started like randomly, or like you just connected and it just kind of went off. It was one of those whirlwind connections or business contracts or something like that. But there's definitely this energy of like, this person is not your type, or it's not the typical person that you would keep in your social circle, but they were still there. Such a weird energy. But I feel like you're becoming aware of something. And then let's read the fall. So the fall says, need for a fresh start. Mercury is quick and sharp thinking, while Mars is impulsive and energetic. The combination can produce spontaneous brilliance or reckless behavior. Perfectionist Virgo may act as an inhibitor, resulting in the urge to reconsider your actions or decisions. Yeah, it kind of feels like you guys kind of jumped into something that you just regret. You really regret it. If you draw this card, you are faced with a conflict between the desire for recklessness and the need for caution. You may be experiencing doubts just before or just after acting impulsively. You may be having second thoughts about an idea and need to go back to the drawing board. This card reveals that somehow a wrong decision has been made, but suggests that there could still be time to rectify the mistake. Yeah, so I mean, like I was getting with, you guys are in too deep financially. Maybe you guys feel that way, but I still feel like you're able to get out of this if that's what you really want. If you really feel like whatever situation you're in that was once appealing to you is now constricting, if you feel like this does not connect with you, if you're starting to be disillusioned, or yeah, like if you're starting to be disillusioned to the illusion, or if you're starting to see the truth, you're gaining confidence in your perception of this situation, you can still make a change. You can still leave, or you can change something. It's not like, it's not the end of the world I'm getting, but I'm also getting, like I was also saying in the beginning, that some of you, by the action that you've taken, you kind of have sabotaged something in your life because of it. So it really just depends on the situation, because I feel like a lot of you could have really messed up a connection with someone, more so romantically than business-wise, but it could be both. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming out first. So yeah, I mean, again, this is a sign that you can still change things. You can still move in a different direction if you want to. I kind of feel like you guys are just coming to terms with the fact that you were disillusioned. That what you thought was true was not true. That something was fake. Messages for Capricorn. The Fool. I mean, honestly, you guys, there's a brand new energy available to you. You can start over. You can start fresh. I'm getting that maybe you could have lost something because of whatever has happened here, but you can still start over. You can, what is going on? Yeah, you can still start over. You can start fresh. You can go in a new direction. Temperance. The universe is definitely on your side here. They're letting you know that you're going to be fine. There's some healing work that needs to be done, but you have not been abandoned. I'm getting that maybe some of you guys feel like you've been abandoned by... The song also says, we let love be the higher design, the higher divine. So maybe you guys feel like you're disconnected from God, or you feel like you're disconnected from your angels or your spirit team because of what you've done, but that's not the case. I'm getting here that you very much still have that connection, and they are forgiving you if that's what you wanted to hear. Judgment and the Moon. I'm hearing unforgivable, though. Like you guys feel like something is, or someone else feels like something is unforgivable. And that could be why, or that could be the situation that you feel like you've messed up. We have the King of Cups coming out. So definitely a lot of emotions at play here, but a control of emotion. So feeling a lot underneath, but not really totally showing that on the surface or expressing that in an outward way. I feel like you guys are becoming very clear emotionally about something. Messages for Capricorn. Yeah, Eight of Wands and Judgment. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, Hierophant. It kind of feels like you guys are really trying to climb yourself out of a situation that you regret, or that you mistook something for what you thought was better. And there's this very, very strong desire for you guys to kind of expeditiously move out of something, but you know it's going to take time. I feel like a lot of you guys right now, you're reconnecting to your faith, or you're reconnecting to your value system, like I was saying. So I'm hearing, what was the word? Renewing your vows. Some of you guys could be doing that if you're married. Yeah, Hierophant, Queen of Swords, Six of Cups. Some of you guys could be trying to heal a relationship. You guys could be renewing your vows. You could be trying to bring stability back to a connection here. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. There's something here, though, that you know it's going to take time. Like, you know that you're going to have to put in work for something. The High Priestess. You guys are really following your intuition right now, and I feel like it is guiding you to move forward. It's guiding you to make a change. It's guiding you to do something different, to get out of this web that you've been stuck in. Four of Cups and Hierophant. Yeah, some of you guys could even be seeing like a counselor, a therapist, a mentor, someone that you trust to talk about whatever you're going through. I'm hearing uncleanly. Like some of you guys feel dirty. Some of you guys feel dirty, like in spirit. Yeah, Four of Cups. You're not happy with yourself. And I'm really sorry that this is something that you're feeling right now, because I know what this feels like. You guys feel like you don't even want to look at yourselves. You're ashamed of yourselves for some of you. This is a tough one. This is hard for me to do. Six of Swords. The World. I mean, the best part is that it's over. The best part is that it's over. I keep seeing that it's over. Like, you don't have to do this again. You don't have to go back to what the situation is. You've learned something from this, I feel. But at the same time, there's some things that you have to work through because of this. It's a learning curve for you guys. It's a growth opportunity for you. It's something that you can face yourself in. Six of Swords. I heard facing someone else. Six of Swords, Queen of Swords. There could be another person that you need to face. They could be an air sign, or they could have air in their chart, air dominant. It kind of feels like you and this person are on the outs. Or maybe this is like you guys are divorced, or you're in separation. There's something here that you need to face another person. You not only need to face yourself, but you need to face another person. You need to face the truth about something. The Womb and Death. I just keep hearing I ruined something. Like I ruined it. I ruined something. What can Capricorn do about this? The Womb, Five of Pentacles. There's something about needing to start over. The Hermit, needing to start over and not knowing if you have the capability to do that. Seven of Swords. Why the Seven of Swords? 10 of Cups. Oh man, yeah. Some of you guys are on the outs with like your spouse or your ex, or you've gotten divorced, or you broke up with someone because of something, because of this. I feel like someone got kicked out even. I'm getting that someone got kicked out of their home, or like they're sleeping on the couch. Six of Pentacles, the Wheel. Yeah, there's a lot of karmic rebalancing that needs to happen to fix this situation. Like, this is not just up to you. This is like a grander scale type of energy. What's going to happen next here for Capricorn? Eight of Pentacles, working on yourself. You guys could also be working on a skill, or like I was saying in the beginning, you guys could be, you could have a very good job. You're going to be spending a lot of time working, being busy here. Eight of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. I'm feeling this energy as almost like, it's almost like an energy that the universe is putting you through, where you have to work hard. You have to really work for something that you want. If you want something, you got to work for it. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. You're definitely going to feel like you have a lot on your plate. Some of you could be overwhelmed or burdened when it comes to work. Knight of Swords. But I feel like I'm also getting that it's kind of keeping you on the right track, you know, because like I feel like whoever I'm connecting to here, you guys might have a habit or a tendency of getting pulled into things that you shouldn't, or if you're not busy enough, you kind of find like little things to do on the side that you really should not be putting your time and energy into. You guys kind of have like a very curious mind, or yeah, like you have a natural type of, just a natural curious mind, that it's almost like curiosity killed the cat type of energy. It's like if you're not doing something with your time, if you're not busy doing something productive, you're gonna feel tempted to get into trouble or do things that you shouldn't do. I don't know how else to say it. But Justice, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, exactly. I feel like the universe is kind of loading your plate with work, or loading you with I'm hearing self-help as well. Like there's going to be no way out of you kind of tending to yourself, taking care of your job, your business, having a lot of responsibilities to take care of. And this is part of your lesson, because it's going to help you stay away from distractions and things that you should not be paying attention to. So where is Capricorn heading now? Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot going on in your head. I feel like there's a lot of things that maybe you want to say, but you don't say. You keep a lot of things to yourself. There's a lot of thoughts that go back and forth in your mind. You guys have like a million thoughts a day is kind of what I'm getting. A lot of these thoughts are fear-based, or just kind of analysis paralysis, or kind of just thinking about the same thing over and over again. Three of Cups, Magician, and Six of Cups. You guys think about really reconnecting to someone in particular. I'm getting that for some of you, you could have fallen out with like an entire friend group, or you could have lost many people due to whatever the situation was. Not only like a spouse, but maybe family and friends as well. Like you completely like isolated or disregarded other people for something. Or I'm also getting for others of you, it could have been, like I said, a manipulative or controlling situation where this person could have isolated you from your loved ones and your friends. This could have been a narcissistic abuse type of situation where you thought you were getting into something really good, but that was the illusion, right? And maybe you found out that this person is very controlling and manipulative. But there's just something here about you guys feeling like you have nowhere to turn, like no one to connect to. And there's a lot of people that you miss that you wish you could talk to. The Wheel and the Star. Again, I'm seeing that whatever you want, you can still do that. You can still move forward. Like there's something that you really want to do, and it's still possible for you. So how can Capricorn achieve this? I'm hearing someone feels like they wasted time. Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. I'm hearing you have to learn the lesson first. There's something about you have to learn the lesson first. You have to face whatever you ran away from in the first place that made you feel like this was a good opportunity or a viable option for you. Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Some of you might have to spend some time alone as well. Whether it's like being completely single or just working on your stability of mind, body, soul. There's some sort of lesson you have to learn with that as well. Queen of Wands. Maybe some of you guys don't like to be alone, or you have a tendency to keep people around because you don't like being alone. And there's definitely a very strong lesson here on standing alone and facing yourself. It's almost like everything is being pulled away from you because don't forget that you guys are ruled by Saturn. So Saturn is going to give his children the toughest lessons. So it's almost like Saturn has pulled away anyone and anything that could be of assistance to you. And I know that sounds really bad. It sounds really bad, but there's something here where you can't turn anywhere. Like, it's almost like I'm seeing someone in an empty room and they're turning in every corner, but there's nothing there. So it's like you have to just sit with yourself. There's no other option but to sit with yourself, to face yourself, to get to know yourself, to heal yourself, and to especially figure out what made you even do this in the first place, or just get to know that shadow side of yourself. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. There's something here about your freedom. And this came up in Sagittarius as well. So there's definitely something here about like you guys maybe naturally having two opposing forces within you, where like one part of you wants to be free and unencumbered with no responsibilities, and the other part of you wants stability, structure, routine. There's like two parts of you that are in conflict right now, and I feel like this is what you need to face. And I know that many people kind of feel this way. I mean, we're all kind of an anomaly in some way, but it's like you're really having a tough time with two different aspects of yourself. And then we have the Ace of Cups here. So this shows me that there could be a brand new, I'm getting not only beginning in like love or a new opportunity, but self-love for yourself and who you are. I'm getting that whoever I'm connecting to, maybe you just haven't spent enough time getting to know yourself. Clarify the Ace of Cups. You have the Devil and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's something here that you really want, and you guys could even be manifesting this. You could be manifesting a new beginning to the point of obsession for some of you. And the Devil is your energy. Seven of Wands, the Sun, the Queen of Cups. You guys could be manifesting a water sign, a feminine energy. There's someone that you think about a lot, and this is like, I'm getting that this is one of the people that you fell out with. You want a new beginning in this situation to the point of a little bit of obsession, just like really, really fixated on it. So I think you need to ask yourself like why you want this, maybe. Clarify the Devil. Make sure it's for the right reasons. Yeah, the Two of Cups. That's so cute. I feel like this is something that you did want for the right reasons, and maybe this is what you're trying to get back. Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Clarity and a connection. Feeling like you're on the same page with someone. I'm getting feeling like someone can trust you, like someone can trust what you say or what you do or who you are. Yeah, Ten of Swords, because some of you guys really feel like you fucked up something when it comes to a connection that you had with someone. The Moon, Three of Pentacles, the King of Swords. There's been a lot of thinking that you've been doing and how to kind of fix this or bring this back together, because I do feel like I really do feel like this is something, yeah, Queen of Wands, Three of Swords. This is something that really plagues you, like mentally and emotionally. And I feel like you kind of just want to clarify the Ace of Swords. You just want to have clear ground with someone. The World, yeah, whether it's like closing a cycle, like just getting closure with someone and leaving that behind for some of you, or whether that's starting a new cycle with someone. It kind of feels like you just want closure. You want closure, you want to leave the past behind. Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, yeah, Nine of Wands, Six of Cups. Some of you, it's really going to depend on your situation, but it kind of feels like for some of you guys, there could be a new cycle that starts with this person, but for others of you, it's almost like you know, or you feel like it's going to be a lost cause. Nine of Wands, or maybe this is just your fear. Six of Cups. What's the outcome here with that Two of Cups for Capricorn? The Tower. I'm hearing that it could go either way. Tower, the Queen of Wands. For some of you, the person that you have hurt or betrayed or inadvertently kind of like, I don't know, because I really don't know. For some of you, it was unintentional. For others of you, it was intentional. But whoever this person is that you want to reconnect to, it feels like they have found their footing. It feels like they have found their confidence. They feel good by themselves, I'll just say. So it kind of feels like it could go either way. The Knight of Swords, Six of Cups. I feel like you have a very strong connection with this person. So I definitely see a conversation happening to either clear the space or to kind of put everything on the table, gain closure. And then from that point on, it could go either way. But I really see that this person is really enjoying, I don't know why I keep hitting the table. This person is enjoying being on their own. Three of Pentacles. Maybe you work with this person. Maybe there's going to be like a work proposal. But again, I see that it's going to go one of two different ways. Like, I don't really have a solid answer for you guys, because I really do feel like whatever you guys have done, it's really pushed another person into their power, and you can't really take that from them. it would be kind of selfish to assume that you can kind of bring things back to the way that they used to, which I feel like some of you guys know that. But at the same time, I do feel like for others of you, there could be a new beginning here. It really depends on what you have done, right? So if this is money related, if this is something that doesn't really involve like cheating or a scandal, maybe you could fix this. If this involves infidelity, cheating, or a scandal, or something else like that, maybe you can't. But I don't know, because I'm not this person. So it just depends on what your personal situation is, what your person is willing to forgive or not forgive, and things like that, whatever conclusion you two come to. But this is what I'm seeing for you. I feel like you guys have a big change coming towards you, and it has a lot to do with you guys being honest with yourselves and being honest with another person and seeing where that takes you. And ultimately, it's going to bring you back into connection with yourself. So I'm going to close this reading off with some, what are these? Green Witch Oracle cards. Abundance with Sagittarius energy. Okay, so like I said, I feel like your finances are doing well. So as like a one positive message I can give you guys here, that your finances look very good. Money looks good. You're about to bring in a lot of good things when it comes to your money. You have tranquility with Pisces energy. Yeah, you guys are really healing your mental health right now. Refinement, yeah, and that really takes me back to productivity, exactly. I feel like the universe is kind of giving you no way out but to be productive right now, but to face yourself, but to work on yourself, and that's kind of the way that things need to be for you to learn this lesson. I feel like with refinement as well, you're just really getting to know yourself better. You're doubling down on who you are as a person, your moral compass, your values, who you want to be, who you don't want to be. You're really spending a lot of quality time with yourself and facing yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and read refinement for you. I feel like a lot of you, I think I said this already, but like you're spending a lot of time alone, like in peace. You kind of just want to be left alone right now, kind of to work through something. But for some of you, that's a choice. For others of you, that's kind of being imposed upon you by the universe, like I was saying a few minutes ago. I should have brought the ring light up here. But yeah, anyway, we have here, the refinement is the dahlia flower. Be receptive to communications and messages that are incoming at present, as there is much to benefit your current situation. Dahlias inspire and ask you to improve yourself and your current situations. You may find keys and deeper meanings to mysteries that have evaded you for some time, or be given offers that seem unusual. It can be very easy to fall for deceptive flattery and to have unrealistic expectations at the moment. Interesting. Yeah, so this kind of talks about, again, it's like you guys might have a little bit of a tendency here to be kind of swindled into situations that might look good, but they're not good. It might be very, not to say that you guys are like naive or anything like that. I don't know. Maybe someone here has a very strong Neptune or Pisces in their chart, or like you guys just struggle with this deceptive flattery. Maybe like if someone kind of hits you in the right places or tells you the right things, you kind of go for it, is kind of what I'm getting. So there could be something here about ego and, again, the lower self that you need to work through. But depending on when you were born, because I know like my generation, we have Capricorn. I can't even talk. We have Uranus and Neptune in Capricorn. So that could be the case too, where like you guys have a lot of Capricorn placements near Neptune, because that's a generational placement for a lot of millennials or people, I want to say the ages of like, because I'm like right at that border, because I have Uranus at 0 degrees of Aquarius, so I was right there at that border, barely made the cutoff. So I want to say people 27 to like 40, maybe 42 will have this generational placement. So I don't know. There's just something here about Neptune really, really gets you guys, like these Neptunian illusions or deceptions. So be sure that you're working on yourself enough to the point that deceptive flattery or very like superficial things are not really going to sway you, because I really feel like you need to gain some sort of strong hold on who you are as a person, and not really fall into things that don't resonate with who you want to be. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here for you. I hope I was able to connect you in this reading, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye.